All right, so the way we're gonna do this first, we're not always gonna be serious here. We do have fun, we do joke around. So the one thing that I thought would be kind of funny is we're finding out many ways for people to keep their car cooler. So you can see right here, which will probably be in a B shot, this is a car that has an AC unit in the window with the generator on the back of the trunk. Yes, there are ways to keep your car cool, but I'm sorry, I would not ever do that in my life. The other part that I like to show, my son loves this little toy. It's called a radiometer. Over here is this radiometer. This is basically spins by the energy of the sun. And the funny part is, even if the sun doesn't have direct sunlight and it's in the clouds, that which is what we have today in Colorado, that radiometer is still spinning because it's still generating energy. And so that's where heat is still being produced, even though the sun is not directly out. So sure, everybody's got in their cars when it's still kind of a cloudy day and their car's still warm or their car's hot and everything. So again, that just kind of shows you how the sun really does work, and it's an extremely powerful tool. And so that's why we want to make sure that everybody knows how to protect themselves. So now we'll kind of get into some of the films. The first two films we have here, they're called the Basic and Standard. The Basic and Standard films are generally what dealerships put on their vehicles when you're at the dealership saying, hey, can you go and add window tint? Because we've done films for dealerships. We used to do a lot of them, and we quit doing it because what we found is the dealers are asking us to do it as cheap as possible and then turn around and charge you as much as they can. That's dyed films. Now it will look the same, it will match, theoretically speaking. However, you're not going to have the same performance. Basically, performance is heat rejection, UV protection, proper glare, clarity, and all that. The next film is our Deluxe film. The Deluxe film has it to where it's going to be a hybrid. A hybrid is where you got semi-metal and semi-dyed. So metal has been really known in the industry for a long time. Since cars has evolved, they now have antennas in the windows. They have antennas throughout the car, satellite frequency. The metals in those films cause frequency defect. That's why we try to explain to people that's how the films have continued to evolve. Now the industry is starting to do what's called carbon films. Then we get into the single layer ceramics, then we get into dual layer ceramics. Now the part that you have to be careful of is because I've devoted pretty much my whole life on these films. Because again, skin cancer is very important to me. We are very well known for that. We do exotics, but we do everyday drivers as well. And the part that we try to teach everybody is the car that you own, lease, or buy, or don't, the sun doesn't care what age it is. The sun doesn't care anything about it other than the fact that it's going to keep doing its job in producing heat, sun, and UV. It's your job to protect it. So whether you own the car for a long term or short term, if you need to protect yourself, you really need to look at the higher end films. Now the part that we've done different is I'm a math guy. I am all about pie charts, I'm all about scientifics, I'm about facts. And the part that we've learned the most is the industries do have ceramics. There are a lot of film manufacturers that do carry it. The problem is in the pie chart world, you're only getting 20% of that film has ceramics. The rest is a dyed in there to get the charcoal effect. What we've done is we look for manufacturers that have 80 to 90%, if not 100% ceramics, so that you have the best performance, so you have the best protection. So now I don't keep going on too long so it doesn't get boring for you guys. I said I'll come back here in a little bit and we'll get you the next video. Thanks guys.